QDN e-News.
Acknowledgement of country. We acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands on which we meet. We pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging, and acknowledge the important role Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people continue to play within the community. Acknowledgement for people with disability by Queenslanders with Disability Network. QDN also acknowledges people with disability who have come before us and died in institutional settings, as well as those who are still trapped in institutions or silenced by institutional practices. We take on the responsibilities of being clear about the rights of all people with disability and, where necessary, speak in an informed and considered manner for those who cannot speak for themselves.
Hi everybody and welcome to the latest edition of QDN's e-News. My name is Michelle Moss and I'm the CEO of QDN. I want to start firstly by congratulating the new Albanese government as well as all the elected representatives of Australia across all of the parties. We look forward to working with both state and federal governments to ensure that people with disability are front and centre of decision making and policies. QDN's currently holding community forums around the disability reform work as part of the stakeholder engagement and co-design strategy. We'll be visiting regional and remote communities over the next few weeks, as well as forums in southeast Queensland. And this is an opportunity to hear from you around key things for the foundational supports 0 to 8 years, and we really value all stakeholders' input into this. So please check out our website and find out more information about the community forums. QDN's General Manager Steve Coulter attended a parliamentary hearing a few weeks ago with the Local Government, Small Business and Customer Service Committee, and this was about our submission into the inquiry in volunteering in Queensland. Steve was able to advocate for more accessible and inclusive volunteering opportunities, including for the upcoming Olympic and Paralympic Games. The committee was really interested in hearing from QDN about the challenges that are experienced by people with disability when they want to volunteer, and thanked QDN for our work on the volunteer resources that can be found on our website. Steve also had a meeting recently with 3 members of the NDIA board, and this was a really great opportunity to discuss with them all the work that QDN has been undertaking. We got the chance to share current experiences of members regarding things like NDIS plan reassessments and some of the mainstream interface issues that people are experiencing, as well as the uncertainty in people's focus on foundational supports and what they will mean for people with disability. He was also able to update them about our work as part of the parliamentary inquiry with residents of Level 3 supported accommodation residential services, as well as our peer support groups across the state, the Emerging Leaders Program and the DIDRR, the Disability Inclusive Disaster Risk Reduction work. You may have noticed that QDN has launched a membership campaign. We ask people, if you can, please share this across your networks so that we can grow and build the voice of people with disability across Queensland. Over the past 3 years, QDN members have been raising, particularly around transport. So we've recently just held some forums in Cairns, Mackay and an online forum, more broadly looking at transport, not just about taxis, but the transport ecosystem. So it was great to have people with disability, families, service providers, taxi industry, community transport operators, rideshare operators and other stakeholders come together around this. We've been able to produce a report and feedback from this forum, and that is available on our website. On the theme of transport, there is a parliamentary inquiry into e-scooter and e-bike safety, so more broadly e-mobility. Submissions for this will close on the 20th of June, and QDN will be putting a submission in. We're going to hold a member-only consultation forum. If anybody wants to join that, that will be on the 3rd of June, and there's more information available below. There's also currently review of the Domestic and Family Violence Protection and Other Legislation Amendment Bill. Again, if people want to have input into that, please contact QDN. Thank you, everybody, and remember to read more details in the e-news about what's been happening and other updates.